In Greek cosmology, there was initially nothing, followed by the emergence of chaos. What is chaos that evolved over time? At times, chaos was referred to as a location, while other times it was depicted as a god. Throughout years and centuries, Greek depictions of chaos have continued to change and develop. In traditional beliefs, chaos was the source of all that came after, the first being of creation that ignited everything. And this remained consistent regardless of whether chaos was depicted as a location, a deity, or even the combination of both. So, what was chaos as a place in Greek mythology? Chaos is frequently referred to as a location, though its description has evolved somewhat over time. Chaos is first referred in Mythology, a work by Hesiod, a Greek poet from approximately 750 BC. Nevertheless, Hesiod did not try to prove a physical description of the place. Fortunately, the origins of the word chaos provides us with all the information we could require. The word chaos is thought to originate from the Greek verb chasto and cheno, which translates to gap wide open. The most suitable translation into English would be abyss, chasm, or even gape. In the battle between Zeus and the Titans, Hesiod noted that Zeus's thunderbolt hit chaos, resulting in chaos being seized by an outstanding heat. At the end of Mythology, when Zeus is triumphed, it is said that Zeus banished the Titans to chaos. Later writers made further adjustments to chaos or chaos. Rather than a great emptiness, chaos was portrayed as a disordered and unruly blend of elements that existed prior to creation. The Greek poet Ovid's Metamorphoses, composed in the 1st century AD, portrayed chaos or chaos as rather a crude and ignited mass, a lifeless lump, unfashioned and unframed, of jarring seeds and justless chaos, and was named. The modern English word chaos derives its meaning from jumbled mixture of elements rather than signifying a great emptiness. In a version of the creation myth, the Greek god Chaos was hit by one of Zeus's thunderbolts, bronze statues of Zeus hurling thunderbolts found in the sanctuary of Zeus of Dodona around 470 BC. The Greek god Chaos as the first deity. Chaos was occasionally referred to as an early deity in contrast to other goddesses and gods. Chaos was typically depicted as formless. Chaos did not resemble humanity and was never depicted as communicating with other gods or humans. Chaos as a deity is often considered to be female, but this view is not entirely correct. Chaos created its offspring asexually, and in Greek, the term chaos is grammatically neutral, indicating it is neither male or female. Chaos was occasionally depicted as a goddess associated with the air and birds, similar to how Gaia represented the earth. Chaos's lineage indicates that she was occasionally depicted as a goddess of fate due to her family ties with Nyx and the Mori. This does not imply that Chaos never had offspring. Hesiod stated that Chaos had two offsprings, Nyx, the goddess of night, and Eros, the god of darkness. It was said that Chaos accomplished this independently. Nyx and Eros became parents to several other first deities and entities, including Aether and Hemera. Genuinely, Hesiod's genealogy was widely accepted narrative in ancient times, although there were some exceptions. The Oriphics reconstructed the original gods, designating Chaos as the daughter of Kronos and Anang. Kronos being time and Anang necessity. The Latin author Hyginus stated that Chaos was a child of Caligo, Mist, and together they had Nyx and Erebus. Some authors suggest that Eros and the Mori, who are the three personifications of fate, were the offspring of Chaos. Similar to how Chaos gave rise to Nyx and Erebus, Gaia and Eros had their own offspring as well. The Titans were these children who eventually became the parents of the gods. The two families interestingly never mixed and stayed genealogically distinct. The offspring of Chaos and Gaia were never depicted as having children together. In Greek mythology, Chaos served primarily as a progenitor. She or it was not assigned a personality, and apart from the creation myth, there are very few myths that reference Chaos. Many people who are interested in Greek mythology often face this issue. The ancient myths continuously change as different authors and poets add their own unique interpretation to the classic tale. Even in Greek mythology, chaos is exceptionally difficult to define. It's essentially to avoid becoming overwhelmed by labels when considering chaos in Greek mythology. In its various representations, chaos has consistently served as a single purpose: to clarify what existed prior.